Playing free kicks in eFootball 2027 is different from playing free kicks in eFootball 2026. However, in today's video, I will make it easy and teach you how to take every free kicks in eFootball 2027 from curlers, knuckle shots, deepening shots, and even traveler free kicks. But first, you must understand these basics. On the right side screen, you use that to determine the curl and also the power of the shot, while your left side screen is used to determine the trajectory of the ball. And also on the right side screen, we are going to use these various cardinal points to determine what kind of free kick we are about to take. Moreover, subscribe if you find this very informative, and check out our Discord, link in the description, for mini tournaments and a chance to win coins in eFootball. Playing curlers in eFootball is simple and easy, but your players must have these: 90 plus curler, 85 plus kicking power, long range curler skill. Now, to place your free kicks, there are 2 points. The first point is out of the barrier, and the second point is between two shot players or between players in the barrier. And to add a curl to your shot, slide on your right side of the screen down to the right for the curl to go towards your right, and slide towards the left for your curl to go towards the left. While doing all these, your power gauge should be in the yellows. Knuckle shot is one of the most difficult free kick techniques to execute in eFootball 2027. Because of their difficulty, these requirements for a player are necessary. They need to have a knuckle shot skill, and also their kicking power needs to be 90 plus kicking power. Since this technique is most difficult, or is very difficult, the last one is going to be useful for you and is going to surprise your opponent in game. Stay tuned for that, and become a channel member for private assistance with eFootball. To place a direction of your kick direction needs to be placed in the center of the goal. If you place it to the edge, just like I did in most of these trials, it is going to go out of the goal or is going to hit the goalkeeper. The reason it is so is because you can't determine or decide the direction to which your knuckle shot is going to end up in the goal. Moreover, the kicking power of your shot is supposed to be in the yellow gauge range. Deepening shot in eFootball 2027 is quite easy, but here comes the problem. Your players are required to have these skills: deepening shot, 90 plus kicking power, and also long range shooting. Moreover, the problem with deepening shot is the power gauge. The power gauge is not as regular as in eFootball 2026, and moreover, the animation effect of the deepening shot is not visible anymore. To take the deepening shot, this is what you need to note. The power gauge of the deepening shot lies in between the green and does not get into the yellows for a perfect deepening shot to be made. The last but not the least skill you need to master in eFootball 2027 is the traveler. This has never been common in eFootball before, and in this year's eFootball 2027, you can now take a traveler free kick and it gets into the back of the net. It is quite easy to play a traveler free kick. Once your player takes a position to take the free kick, don't move the camera angle or change directions. Just play the free kick towards the player's strong foot and using the outside of his boots. Moreover, the kicking power or the power gauge of the shot you're going to take is supposed to lie in between the greens and the yellow. And when you do this perfectly, a perfect traveler or outside shot will be taken and straight into the back of the net. Subscribe to Penalty's YouTube channel.